Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Korky. Welcome to the penultimate episode of Season 1 of Life After Lasso. It has been a jam-packed month. We're playing a total of 7 games this month. So we are. As always, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all the rest. You can, of course, download the Ted Lasso AFC Richmond database in the link in the description below. We're going to have a quick look at the fixtures first of all, and then we're going to play our last game of the month, which is against 4th place Aston Villa. So, quick look at the fixtures we have here. We started off, we finished the last month with a 6-3 defeat in the FA Cup quarter-final to Chelsea. We started this month with another pretty bad defeat against Chelsea. We lost 5-3. We did have a man sent off just before half-time, so we played the second half against 10 men. They did score 3 of those goals. We kind of managed to kind of bring it back to 3-all. Actually, to be taking the lead, actually 3-2, looking at that, sorry, get mixed up. And we then threw it away. We lost 5-3 on aggregate. We then were at home against Leicester. As you can see here, we have Colin Hughes scored a double. Jamie Tart scored a double, and Colin Hughes scored. Well, Inacho scored a double as well. We came away with a 3-2 victory there. We were then at home against Brentford. We've come away with a fantastic 5-1 victory. Jamie Tart scored 4 goals in that game as well. We then travelled to Spurs, where we lost there 1-0. You see Colin Hughes picked up an injury here, and he missed the next couple of games then through that. We then played out a 1-1 draw at home to Brighton. As you can see there, Brighton also had a man sent off, and we equalised in the 90+1. We then went away to Nottingham Forest, where we came away with a 2-0 victory. Jamie Tart again scoring 2 more goals, and that leads us to the next game against Aston Villa. Just a quick note, in the break between the 2 Chelsea games was an international break, and in that we did see Jamie Tart make his debut and score a hat-trick in a game against Finland. So absolutely delighted to see Jamie Tart with that kind of immediate international success. A quick look at the league, and we'll see that he is the second top goal scorer, obviously behind Haaland, but he has got 31 goals for us this season already, which is absolutely fantastic, and absolutely delighted with that. So we are playing at home against Aston Villa. As you can see, they are up in 3rd. We have climbed up a little bit. We took a little bit of a dip after the Chelsea game. We dropped down as far as 7th. We are starting to claw that back, and we've made our way back up to 5th. Couple of little injury concerns here. We see Colin Hughes just returning from fitness. Rashard Montlar returning from fitness. Canterbury has just been injured in an under-21s game, but it's only a minor injury. Taylor Shannon also carrying a little injury as well. So we're going with our lineup today is pretty standard really. Thierry Zorro in nets. We got Obasanya at right back, McAdoo and Jan Maas at centre back, Jeff Goodman at left back. We have Jack Dawkins, Bombercatch playing in centre midfield. We've got Kukoc on the right wing. We're bringing in McCracken on the left wing, and bringing in Coburn behind Jamie Tart up front. So that is the team. Kukoc is also took a little knock in training, so he's struggling a little bit, but he should be fit to see out the game. We do have the subs on the bench if we need to make some changes there. So if we carry on from the last performance, we should do well. Getting stuck straight in with the highlight here. This might be a little bit confusing because the kits are both dark coloured kits. Fancy Aston Villa would have had an alternative. But we're controlling possession okay here. Aston Villa did take a kick off there, obviously. Ball goes wide to Kukoc. He plays a lovely ball forward to McCracken. Takes a great first touch, but he's put it wide. That's a little bit disappointing. But that's a good start. I mean, we're only 3 minutes in. McCracken plays a lovely ball forward. Coburn can't get on the end of it. Goodman picks up this ball, comes to McCracken. Once he got it, he's going to wind up to take the shot, and he's going to put it wide. I'm also just remembering that I still have not changed the replay settings, so we're going to skip the replays because they're going to be extra slow for us again today. Kukoc is struggling already. We're 18 minutes in, and he is definitely not fit for this. Maybe we rushed him back a little bit too early. We can bring Sambo Busanya up on the wing. He is capable of doing that. We can bring Arnold Dixon in the fullback if need be. Aston Villa controlling possession quite nicely here. I can see why they're up in 3rd, but McAdoo jumps in and steals the ball. Plays to Coburn, brings it to McCracken. It's returned to Dawkins, who's making a break forward from midfield. And Jack Dawkins scores his 2nd goal of the season. That's a lovely run forward from midfield. As I say, unfortunately, we're not going to get a replay of that because the replays are still way too slow. And I must remember and get that changed. But that's a good positive start. We're one up already. I see Yamas is booked already as well, which is not ideal. The bumper catch gives it's gone wide. There's a lot of quick interplay there. Buendia intercepts. Per touch really from McCracken, but he wins the ball back. Comes a bumper catch. Dawkins controls the ball. Nice ball from. Oh, that's it. That was a good touch from Coburn. Fortunately, couldn't take it in a straight. I think Jamie Tartt may have been in an offside position there had I touched it. Yeah, Mass wins the header. Ball recycles back to bumper catch. Plays McCracken. It's in the Coburn, but the ball is saved. So we'll maybe give the boys a bit of encouragement. We have a free kick from outside the area. Is this Jamie Tartt winding up the hit? Loving they scored. It's gone close. Keeper saved it. It banded about a little bit there. My apologies, Will. I've got a little bit of a cold on me, so my apologies for the coughing and sniffing and all the rest of it. But we could start in this game. Stats wise, we're doing okay here. Martinez very far out of his box there to receive that. You see Coburn closing down nicely. It's a lovely ball forward to Ings. Can Yamas can't get across. That's going to continue, and that's an equaliser. The 44th minute is not ideal. Again, we're going to have to skip the replay on this. Excuse me. We have a lot of players who are struggling quite badly. Been unlucky so far. Done nothing wrong. Not great reactions. But fitness wise, we're struggling a little bit here when I need to look at Dawkins, bumper catch, Kukoc, McAdoo, all struggling for fitness. We're going to have to bring Obasanya up on the wing and bring Arlo in the centre back. It's come across. Kukoc retrieves it. It's going backwards. Bumper catch into Coburn. It's going back to bumper catch, but Martinez saves the loose ball. How long can I hold these guys out for? Sam Obasanya is not got great fitness about him either. We've played 7 games in this month. The last 4 games have been kind of 3 days apart from each other as well, so that's not been an ideal situation. There's a lot of games packed into a short space of time there. We're going to bring in I need to change it in midfield. We'll bring in Bakrande, and do we bring in Hughes or Mudlar? We'll bring Richard in here for a goal scorer. Do we bring Hughes in yet? He's okay. Kukoc needs a break. We'll bring Scott in. Yeah, Mass is not playing a great game. Do we change him yet? Do we keep him? Yeah, Jeff Goodman's also not playing great. McAdoo's struggling. Bring McAdoo out for fitness. So we've got 1 sub left. We're making 4 subs in the 1 goal with half an hour left. Hopefully, I mean, even looking at the XG, I mean, we're all over Aston Villa at the minute. We really should be doing a lot better. I'm going to demand some more. We have a corner here. Richard, they whip it into the back post. Ball's cleared by somebody, I'm not sure who there. Bakrande picks up the loose ball, loses the tackle to Buendia. Gets it back to Yamas. Who's the Goodman? He's going to make a run up this left-hand wing. Big ball in the back post. Jamie Tartt's there, but it can't get his header on target. That's okay. Goodman is struggling. We're going to bring him out. We're going to bring in Duvernay for the last 15 minutes or so. And we have an injury to Sam Obasanya. Of course we do. And we don't have a right back. We'll bring Scott in here. We'll do this. This is all we can do. It's going to have to be a bit makeshift at the minute. Winchester gets a long ball out wide left to Duvernay, who's in loads of space, cuts inside, loses the ball far too easily to Cannon, leaves a gap in left back. Diamas is there to cover up loose ball. Zorro's clearance is deflected. Richard recovers. It's a lovely ball for Jamie Tartt. Lovely first time touch. Goes the lob the keeper from distance, but it's gone just over the bar. Martinez was beat there. It seems that Duvernay is actually right-footed. I was unaware of that. I thought it was a left-footed left back. We got to be closing down the ball. It's a free header for Patson Daka, but he's put it over the bar, thankfully. Thierry Zorro goes long. It's recovered. It's another lovely ball forward to Jamie Tartt. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He's on. I have a suspicion he's offside. What's the referee going to say? It's disallowed. He had his hand up. It was disallowed. It was offside. It was a lovely ball forward. We're not going to look at the replay for that either. That's not bad. I mean, Aston Villa are 3rd place. This is not a bad result. It just kind of feels a little bit like it because I think we should have done better. I have to sympathise. It was one of those days. And yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can't have any complaints. So we give it a go. We're still in 5th. We are 11 points with United, 1 ahead of Chelsea and Crystal Palace, who've had an awful big drop. 2 points behind Newcastle, or 2 points ahead of Newcastle, 4 points ahead of Spurs. So we could still drop as far as 10th quite easily. Samuel Busanya is out for 2 or 3 days, so that's fine. We'll rest him in the next game. So that'll be alright. Last run of games are West Ham, Bournemouth, Wolves and Everton. We'll have a little look at the league table and see. Wolves are in 12th. West Ham are in 11th. Everton are down in 15th. I can't remember who the last team was. Bournemouth, who are second bottom. So coming on to the end of the season, I feel pretty confident we should be able to get those results and get European qualification. To be honest, I don't even care if it's Europa Conference League. I'd love to get Richmond into Europe next season. That is the main target for the season. Now that our goalposts have shifted, originally it was to stave off relegation. Now I think we can make a run at Europe, and I feel pretty confident about qualifying for Europe as well. And Jamie Tartt's bagged 31 goals. Kukoc is, joint top assist maker. Dinner West is second, well, 3rd really, and is 2nd highest in average ratings, and he's been missing for about a month or 2 now. So that is it for this episode. Do hope you've enjoyed it. As mentioned earlier, you can download the AFC Richmond Ted Lasso database in the link in the description below. In the database, it also comes with the club logo. It comes with all the player faces and everything that you need for that. There are a selection of player backgrounds as well, should your skin accommodate that. Mine doesn't, but that's okay. I'm not too fussed about that. But there is a series of graphics in there that you can download as well. So that is it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. We will see you tomorrow for the final episode of this season, and then we'll start to make our way into season 2. Until then, thank you. Take care. Thanks for watching the video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. You can check out one of these recommended videos, and as always, please do like, share, subscribe and comment. It helps us to grow the channel. It helps us to bring you more content like this in the future. In the meantime, I've been Korky. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will see you in the next video. Thank you. Take care.